Alright, be totally honest. When you clicked on this video, you thought I was going to be talking about the content, right? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, you're absolutely wrong. I'm actually going to be making a separate video about the content. Just know that TLDR, I actually really do enjoy the content that we got in this season. I think this is the best piece of content that we've actually gotten in the past 2 years. But enough talking about that. Let's talk about the real issue about the game right now. And yeah, it's bad. So with the introduction of Season 4, we actually got the new Transcendent weapons, and let me tell you, the Transcendent weapons is a bitch to grind. Absolutely horrendous. I think this is the worst grind that we've experienced in this game since probably pre-season when we had to grind substats for reactors. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have been no-lifing the past 2 days on this new season. Now I know it's only been 2 days since this season has dropped, but I have been grinding non-stop for these Transcendent weapons because as it stands, Raven absolutely does not benefit from any of the ultimate weapons. You can argue maybe you can use some of them, but she really shines with these Transcendent weapons and feels very unplayable without them. And oh my god, the farm is so bad. I've probably done 12, I believe, or 13 trial missions, and out of the 13 trial missions, can you guess how many Transcendent weapons or how many times I've actually gotten them to drop in this mode? Take a guess. Take a guess, come on. If you said 1, you will be correct. Yes, I've grinded 13 trial missions and have only gotten 1 Transcendent weapon to drop. And funny enough, it is this recording that I've actually done right here. I swear, it's like if you press the record button, you will immediately get the YouTuber streamer luck or something. I don't know what it is. I gotta make more videos. I gotta make more videos. Anyways, this system is really shit. Now, if you haven't seen the drop rates or the percentages of the drop rates, they're considerably low, but also not low enough to make sense. Onslaught has a 7% drop rate. So theoretically speaking, you should only have to do Onslaught around 20 to 30 times, right? You should only have to do 30 Onslaught missions in order to get at least one of them to drop, right? Statistically speaking. But that just doesn't seem like the case at all, because I've done probably 30 Onslaught missions as of making this video and haven't gotten a single one to drop from Onslaught. Literally all my Transcendent weapons that I've gotten to drop have been from Legion Labs. Every single one has been from Legion Labs. When I was grinding Raven, they were dropping like hotcakes in Legion Labs for some reason. And just to let you guys know, Legion Labs is considered the second lowest for drop rates when it comes to Transcendent weapons. So I'm grinding a mode that has the second lowest drop rate, and I'm getting these Transcendent weapons left and right. Granted, yes, cool, that's great, they're dropping, but I don't want to grind Legion Labs to get Transcendent weapons. I hate Legion Labs. I hate the old dungeons. I just want to get them from the new content. Can I just get it from the new content, please? I don't know why the drop rates are so abysmal on the new content. Trials specifically, I have not been getting any Transcendent weapons. They're just not dropping, but there's actually a reason. There's a reason why a lot of people are having such a struggle when it comes to these Transcendent weapons, and it's plain as day. If you haven't looked at the shop, they have boosters for Transcendent weapon drop chance. Like they have a 30%, 15%. There's boosters practically for weapon drops. So right off the bat, this system is super pay to win. If you want weapons to drop, just spend a bag. That's pretty much what's going on here. So here's the shop. As you could see, it's roughly around 25 caliber for 1 hour for a 30% boost, 70 caliber for a 3-hour boost, and 150 for a 10-hour boost. And you're probably thinking, well, that's not a lot, but just remember, you are having to spend $5 no matter what. That is the lowest amount of money you can put into the game. You have to spend $5. Now you're probably thinking, well, I get 33 hours of boosts with $5. That's not bad. And you would think, yeah, that's not that bad. I'm getting 33 hours for $5, and now I have a 30% chance to get a weapon drop. And that's where a lot of people get confused. It is not a 30% chance to get a weapon drop because of the booster. It is 30% multiplied to the percent of the drop rate. So we're gonna use Mega Labs as an example. Mega Labs is 14.5% chance of getting a Transcendent weapon. If you add a booster to that, you are multiplying the 30% to the 14.5%. So for the next 33 hours, you are gonna be getting a 4.3% increase of drop rate. I said that correctly. You are getting a 4% drop rate increase. What? Dude, who's buying this? Like, deadass, who is buying this? If you are buying these boosters, you are goofy. Honestly, you're better off just buying the battle pass. When you get to tier 80, you get an increase of 20% for the rest of the battle pass's duration. But again, I just think this is really stupid. They're pretty much forcing people to buy the battle pass so that they can get a chance of getting these Transcendent weapons. Again, a chance of getting these Transcendent weapons. The thing that really sucks is Raven specifically really needs Transcendent weapons to function like well. With her gunning build, if you do not have Unleashed Instinct, you're pretty much fucked. And with her mobbing build, if you don't have Prototype, you're pretty much fucked. You have no options. None of the ultimate weapons benefit her at all since she's a singular non-attribute descendant. Not only that, there's currently 11 Transcendent weapons, and it is RNG on whether or not you're going to get a specific weapon. Since you can get duplicates pretty much, you could really just get unlucky and grind endless amount of hours and never get the weapon that you need for Raven. I currently don't have the Prototype, and I've been grinding pretty hard, and it's ridiculous. I couldn't imagine anyone that doesn't have time to play this game to enjoy, like, who's gonna enjoy the system? Unless you are just like in a cave, unless you're a cave dweller that has all the time in the world, there's really no point. There's no point. And I understand that, you know, you should play the game at your own pace. I get that. But dude, it will take probably months, maybe even a year to even get that if you don't have the time in your hands. What? They have to fix this. They legit have to fix this. This is a big problem. Not only that, there's also substats on these ultimate weapons, so you're having to roll substats, you're having to roll main stats, you're having to, oh my god, there's just so much with these Transcendent weapons. And they're gonna make it to where you can trade these in a month, so if you are holding a really good Transcendent weapon, who knows, maybe you can make some bank, make some caliber. I would probably do that, because at this point, there really isn't content that really needs them. The only reason why you would probably grind these Transcendent weapons is because of Raven. Raven is the exception. She just needs the weapons for her builds to feel good. But anyways, I kind of also wanted to talk about the substats. I kind of strayed a little bit away from that. So with the substats, you have to get these materials or these things, right? And you're able to like cycle between different substats so you can make your weapon a lot better. Well, this is also in the shop as well. You can buy this as well, and I think you could buy up to like 30 of them a month. And there's also a monthly pass that you can buy as well, that you can get another 10 to 15 of these every month. And pretty much you're gonna have to cycle between like, I don't know, 50 substats on your weapon. Imagine weapon transmission, right? On your ultimate weapons, you know, the little substats underneath your ultimate weapons. Imagine that, but now it's tied behind a paywall. Isn't that great? Isn't that fan-fucking-tastic? What the fuck, dude? Oh my god, I don't even want to talk about this anymore. Devs, please fix this. I don't think you guys are gonna ever see this video, but holy fucking shit, this is not the move. And by the way, the first Descendant was in the top 28 top sellers on Steam. So imagine how much they're making also on Xbox and PlayStation. Like, they're making bank. I don't know why the hell they decided to do this. And I see players buy skins day one. Like, there are players that put hella money on the skins. But this was just a slimy ass freaking move on the devs. Super slimy. Really funny, to be honest. I mean, shit, if they're gonna get their bag, they're gonna get their bag. Fuck. But yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. Hopefully this gets resolved. Hopefully they do fix the drop rates. Hopefully they don't nerf content. Please do not nerf any content. It is fine the way it is. Nothing needs to be changed. Honestly, I love the difficulty as it stands. It doesn't need to get any easier. Please do not nerf any content. That is not going to be the answer. No one wants to run trials for like 3 minutes and do it over and over and over. That is not going to be the solution for drop rates. Please. Please. Alright, that's it. That's all I gotta say. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm just gonna have this trial playing for the rest of the duration of the video. If you want to leave here, you can go ahead. Also, really quickly, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Tell me, are you as frustrated as I am, or do you think it's actually just? Do you think this is a fair system? I'm gonna judge you for that, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and peace.